This is I don't know. This is really weird for me because I've been doing these things for years, but I'm always on the other side. So I just can't believe I'm on this side already. I'm giving a senior speech, so I'm just trying to emphasize to you guys that like it goes by so fast. You won't believe it. It's ridiculous. You don't get it yet because I remember when I first came here, I was on the receiving end of these speeches, and everyone's saying the cliche things, and like cherish your memories, like really cherish all your time, don't waste time, be productive, this and that. And like, there's no way of like taking that in until you're on this side of it and you're telling everybody how fast it flies by. So all those cliche things, like try to make the best of them and try to like understand that it's true, like it's gonna fly, you're gonna be here in no time. So I kind of want to like share my story, I guess, in terms of my career at Ryerson so far, which seems so short again. Um, but when I think back on it, like a lot has changed in my life and my attitudes towards volleyball, towards school, towards life, towards relationships and friendships and whatnot. One of the things that's changed the most about me, I'd say, is my like respect for knowledge and like really excelling in academics. Because when I first started out, like I don't know, with my program, it's quite demanding. I was taking 6 courses. I was in class like 30 hours a week. Plus, we're training all the time. It was, and like all the new things you get to experience in university, it was a little bit overwhelming. So I kind of slacked off in academics like big time. It wasn't my top priority. You start out in first year, second year, and it's important to maintain high grades, but one of the big things for me and like the growing process of myself was like the opportunities I jumped on and like fulfilling all my curiosity. Choosing your friends wisely. You wanna stick to people who kind of like in the same boat as you, which is we're obviously all in the same boat here. We all have the same goals sort of deal, like we all need to succeed in academics, athletics, and whatnot. I do really encourage that you try to fulfill all your curiosities while you're in university. You're not gonna regret any opportunities, you've jumped on. So for the most part, I don't, because you learn about yourself that way. Take the time that you're here to learn about yourself and, expand your horizons. Kind of have to pursue your passions. Like you can say, what I think is that you come into university, you pick a major, and it's like what you're interested in, but you have to turn those interests into passion, and it's not gonna happen by itself. You actually have to go into it, and like whatever, like those crappy courses that I'd never want to take again, just kind of got those out of the way and like really started focusing on what I'm passionate about. And when you are feeling down, just like stick with it, specializing, and once you find out what you really want to do, you'll really start enjoying it. Like in my third year, I finally started getting courses that I actually enjoyed and like I wanted to sit down and read and study. So that changed my outlook, and I kind of stuck to the academics, athletics. One of the big things that I learned is that you have to take accountability for yourself, your actions, and pretty much what you put into anything in life is what you're going to get out of it. If if you go to the gym, and like we kind of talked about this last night, if you go to the gym and you take shortcuts, you're not going to get the maximum results. As tough as it can be, you have to put the work in if you want something to show for it. So stick to people, choose your friends wisely, stick to people who are like you, who have similar goals and objectives in life and whatnot, and you'll surely be on the right track. We're all in the same boat here. We're all a good group of guys who like each other. So a big deal for me, big changing point was the ability to take criticism. And that again comes with accountability. It's tough. I think that was one of the toughest things. Me and Merrick, I'd like to say that we've had a very good relationship over the past 4 years. However, that's changed. I'm sure he can agree. When I was in first year, second year, a little bit younger, I was very reluctant to believe things like criticisms and stuff like that. I kind of thought I was the shit and like whatever I did was right, and then people are saying, you don't do this well, you don't do this well, whatever, I do this well, or you just kind of don't believe them. So the one thing like that I really learned is people say things for a reason, and especially if you're hearing certain things over and over again, you really need to take that into consideration and like always strive for self-betterment, right? And try to take it as in a way that the people around you are trying to make you better. So they're saying, you should probably work on this, right? There's a reason they're saying it. So don't take criticism lightly, and also don't argue it. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess that's it.